Good morning. Happy Tuesday and happy 200th workout. Unbelievable. We're up to 200 live streams, over 300 different types of exercises on my YouTube page. All levels, all different types of exercise. It's been awesome getting to know a lot of you guys. I'm excited to keep trying to build this up with live streams, with individual tutorial videos, with Thursday night yoga with Wonton Don, which will be back this week. With Frank now lifting weights, we're looking to get guests to lift. Just getting started, thanks to you guys. So on our 200th, we're going to go with a pretty traditional workout with an Arnold pump integrated, where we're going to start by stretching. We're going to get a little bit of a leg pump, followed by a run, followed by an upper body pump. So we're going to have a really nice solid workout number 200. The trap is still recovering on the right side, so we won't do a ton of push, meaning literally push, but I do want to see if I can get a little bit of bench pressing today with my new grip. As Arnold's team pointed out, I've been doing a lot of weight, getting up into the 200s, but I've been doing a suicide grip. I haven't been putting my thumb under the bar for the last 20 years plus, which is incorrect. I had a trainer at my local gym give me shitty advice when I was like 16, and I've been following it ever since. Stretching out the groin. I'll see the chat in a second. I think I see Florida Nightmare. I think I see Ethan. Normal, regular suspects early in the morning. My guys. So we're just working our way through our stretches here, getting the back nice and loose. Thank you, Florida Nightmare. I appreciate it. Thank you, Ethan. I appreciate it. You know, 200's a pretty solid number, particularly if you're doing a podcast. It's hard to think of something to talk about every time. But with the gym, the tricky part is all the days that you don't feel so great, still getting your ass in here. Getting into cat-cows. First time since last week, really. Feeling that trap stretch out. Feels really good on the hips. Get into our little leg pump pre-run. All right, other side. And for anybody out there that's just getting started or thinking about getting started, I can't emphasize how many people I get notes from telling me that they're in a bad spot, they're thinking about getting started. Just what advice do I have? What do they need to do? How do they get going? How did Frank get going? And my answer is always the same thing. You don't need to think so much unless you have a medical condition of some sort, in which case consult your doctor, but rather get started. And that doesn't mean go walk 20,000 steps on your first go. It means do something. Walk down your driveway, walk in your backyard, do 2 laps. Just do something that you can build off of the following day from an exercise perspective. And be realistic about where you're at. So you don't need to strain yourself early or fudge numbers or lie to yourself. Be real about it. And then from a diet perspective, That's where I think Frank's approach is even more relatable, because walking 854 consecutive days is not simple. It's tough. It is simple, but it's tough. The diet, Frank's just incrementally made strides to eat healthier and eat less, and then eat less crap right before bed, along with drinking less soda and drinking more body armor. These are very doable changes for anybody. And that's what I think overwhelms a lot of people trying to get started, or workout plans that are too complicated, too demanding, along with diets that are not sustainable. So like if you say, I'm only going to eat salads, great. But after a month, are you really still just going to eat salads, or are you setting yourself up for a huge collapse? What's up, Adam? I feel like I haven't seen Adam in the chat. Good to see you, brother. It's 7 a.m., nice and early. Doing our pigeon poses now. Get one more back stretch in here. Oh, yeah. I can also tell you guys, big shout out to Mikey Betts on this too. We've got some fantastic walks set up for Super Bowl week for Francisco. And I think you guys are going to love them. A good hodgepodge, different types of people, including one very special guest for me. For you guys, it'll be a little bit of a weird one, but for me, it's going to be the most personal episode where you might actually get to learn a little bit about me, which might not be interesting at all. Okay, here we go. We got our tippy toes on the edge of the plate, getting a little leg pump before our run. So we're coming down into our parallel squat, and then right up to our tippy toes. So we're getting the squat action, but we're also getting our calves. And you know what? I'm just remembering now, I actually like doing this with 2 plates, so my feet aren't too close together. There we go, that's better. Woo! Keep that balance, boy. That's what I really like about these, is you have to keep your balance. So you have to be completely focused, locked in, form, full body control. Holding up on the tippy toes. Rather than just bounce, really controlling it. And I've seen some videos recently of like Mike Trout, and I could have got by AI. I saw a video of him running with like 225 on the barbell on his back. And he ended up having serious back problems. And other injury problems. I think it's a good example of, if you look at what I'm doing right now, it looks so easy, and in a lot of ways it is, but it's a very natural way to stretch out and grow your muscles without, and your calves specifically on this one, without putting a ton of pressure on your joints or your back. It's for effective exercises. We're always going to beat ego lifts. All right, let's do 5 more. Legs on fire now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The bench press, I'm putting these on. I'm going to try to just do 1 test set before we run to see if my right trap has sufficiently healed to actually do some bench post run. So this is just to feel it out. 135 as always, dedicated to my guy Tate. I don't want to push it too hard, but it's workout 200, so not benching would feel weird. So check it out. I've been gripping like this. If you see my thumbs on this side of the bar, now I'm going under, I'm gripping it, which I have not done in about 20 years. Let's see how this feels. Wow. This is definitely going to be easier. You can really grip the bar this way. It's not like a balancing act. My mind is kind of blown. Ten very healthy, slow, simple reps for my man Tate. Shout out Tate. All right, let's run. Whew, 200 workouts, guys. Let's make today a good one. Off to a good start. Got some legs, got some bench. Let's get a run. Good morning, my kings and queens. Now we run. I also just can't thank Arnold Schwarzenegger enough and his team for getting Frank so bought in. It's unbelievable. Just like when he started walking, since he started lifting, I haven't talked him into going once. When Frank commits, he commits. And it's something everybody can learn from, including myself. I like to think I got good commitment as well. But his is extraordinary. And his dedication to inspiring people is inspiring in itself. Meaning not just his results, but his commitment, his daily process, his daily journey. I'm lucky enough to watch it. I try to share it with you guys. And that's the magic. It's his willingness to do it every day. All right. Martyr by Russell Fruit. I'm going to try to hit flow state here. love through the air. Hello. Woo. So don't forget, son, there is someone up above. Woo! baby, if you try. Your love, step. Leonard Skinner. Work, boy. Come on, boy. Go. Coach Dara. Ozzy. Hey. I gotta get out to Australia. I want to box a kangaroo. All right, it's over 2 miles. generally around the 8.5 minute pace. So let's slow it down. Let's go about 3 minutes uphill march. Get the glutes more involved, and we'll get in the left. For our uphill march, it's a 3-5 speed at a 15 incline. Can't read the chat when I'm moving forward. My eyes blur out. I just saw the repost before. But I'll read in a minute. Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi. I went a bit extra because I've got Freebird solo blasting. Unbelievable solo. Who are the greatest guitarists now, under 30 years old? Who's next up? I don't hear nothing like this no more. All right, good run. Wash down the machine. All right, I'm gonna feel out the trap. We're gonna work some bench. We're gonna do some leg lifts. Let's start by doing some extra little stretching here, post run. Good way to test how the lats feel. Nice and warmed up. Not too much strain, not too much pain. All right, into our donkey kicks, working our butt. Straight up and back. Tough after walking uphill. On 10, hold it. Fire hydrants. Ten, hold it. Just like a dog at a fire hydrant. Okay, we already held that, my bad. Left side. Hold it on 10. Fire hydrants. Hold it on 10. Looks easy, but it's much harder. What's up, guys? Thank you, Veronica. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Dave. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Let me know if you're coming to America. Child's pose. Crawl the fingers forward. Stretch out the back. Stretch out the lats. Hips are sinking between our feet. I'll do 5 more cat cows. Okay. All right, we're going to mix it up a little now. Start with extensions. I've only got it on 50 pounds, which for me is solid. Especially going nice and slowly, feeling every rep out. Holding on 10. And we're going to flip this bad boy right over. Got to turn my music down a little. It's fucking blasting. Okay. For anybody that feels like this is uncomfortable, to get on, you're right. But remember, Frank does this. So if Frank does this, no excuse. So what we're doing is same principle of push-pull, except we're pushing and pulling with our legs. This one being the push, the opposite one being the pull. Second set. Hold. Rest of the situation. Layla. Here we go. Okay, that's okay. Whew. One more rep just because it got. All right, that's 2 sets. One more to go. I'll put my music back in after I finish these supersets. One more on each. Hold. I'm going to go up to 70. See if I can do 3 here. 5. All right, I'm going to be moving up on my leg extensions going forward. Woo! I feel the burn. Boy, oh boy, do I feel the burn. But I'm handling that weight. So next time in, we're looking at 70 because I just ripped 70 5 times pretty easily. I mean, not easily, but it wasn't a painful or jerky process. All right, last set of leg curls. Working our push-pull. I did none of these exercises before, Arnold. It's 10. Good set. All right. Now let's go to our one-legged calf lifts off of a plate. These are a fantastic way to isolate your calf muscle, build up strength, flexibility, injury prevention, while also putting no pressure on your joints, not having to wait for equipment, not having to do anything complicated. It's sometimes the simple exercises that can be most effective. this is one of those cases. So what I'm going to do, I simply step on with my right foot. You've got a wall in front of you if you need to touch it, but the idea is not to touch it, really get your balance. See, my left leg is slightly bent, and look at that. We're coming down lower than the actual plate, but the heel doesn't touch the ground, and then exploding up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Woo! That burns. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Rather than just take a break, go to both feet. Holding up high, come down slowly. Holding up high, come down slowly. This is now 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back to our right foot, left leg bent. 1, 2, these are really burning now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now rather than take a regular break, we're going to get on the outsides of the plate. Our heels are going to be off. Parallel squat, coming down real low. 1, up to our tippy toes. 2, calves should be absolutely on fire. 3, the squat's the easy part. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very nice, very nice. Let's come back onto the ground. Let's make sure we get a little stretch on those calves after working them. And this is what I mean by a pedal. Whenever you hear me say pedal, you can see there, left foot, my heel's going all the way down, touching the ground. Typically, I'll have my right foot down, but just so you can see it clearly. And then you switch sides. So you really stretch out each calf muscle one at a time. You just pedal back and forth. And you're feeling out the trap, coming forward, upward facing dog, stretching out that back. Child's pose. 3 more cat-cows. And then donkey kicks again, now with our butt tired. Our hamstrings tired and our calves tired. You're going to feel this more than ever. The fire hydrants. It's funny, I think most of the exercises outside of the running today, when we did our when I did my first live stream workout, I didn't really do any of these. So this whole first / most of this workout shows a lot of growth in terms of the approach. That's a big shout out to Arnold's Pump Club, which has really shown me how to go after the lower body. All right. Good stretch. Let's do one more set on the calves, and then we'll get into our bench and then wrap with a little mini pump. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. Woo! Moving quickly. Put a fantastic superset here on our legs, on our lower body. And right now our calves are absolutely on fire, but even our quads are feeling it. All right, let's get into our bench. So you can notice it better from probably this angle, but for years and years and years now, I've gripped the bench with what's called a suicide grip, which means my thumb doesn't wrap around the bench, the bar. So I'll show you. Simple body armor. So the way I've been doing it is gripping it like this, where my whole hand is under the bar, opposed to putting my thumb under the bar and actually gripping. Arnold's team saw my form, they pointed it out, and they mentioned I could get a lot stronger, do heavier weight if I grip the bar properly and not like a psychopath. With that said, the trap's still banged up, so we're not doing heavyweight, which is actually kind of a blessing because we really want to focus on form here. So let's see how we do with the proper grip, which should make me stronger in principle over time. Definitely feels like I have more control, I'll tell you that much. The other thing was my feet. I don't use my feet at all, which with heavyweight, I need to drive from my feet. This does feel incredibly easy. I think we can go up. I think my trap feels pretty strong. Why don't we try 185? If anything feels off at all, shut it right down. But the new grip does feel extraordinarily helpful. So shout out to Arnold's team. They picked that up in a second. Sent it to my guy there. He responded in 2 seconds with the full breakdown. And he said, everything looked good, I looked strong, but I was neglecting grip and feet in terms of putting myself in the strongest position possible. So I'm gonna try that. The grip part's easy. The feet, I gotta really focus and try to figure out. Okay. This is 185. No spot. Want to try to get at least a couple good reps here with a new grip, so long as I don't feel pain in the trap. All right, DMF splaying. 185. Come on, boy. 185. Come on, boy. That was 10, baby. That was 10. 185. Like it was nothing. That grip is a game changer, motherfuckers. Woo! That is a game changer. Oh, Patrick. What time? How you doing, brother?
Good, how are you?
Good. Arnold's guy told me I've been gripping the bench press incorrectly for 20 years. I've been doing a suicide grip. So today I finally.
Oh, I thought you were doing that on purpose. That's how you do
I was doing it on purpose, but I was told that was the right way to do it.
Oh.
And it's not, especially when you're doing heavy weight.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
literally called a suicide grip.
No, I know.
But somebody, like a trainer when I was like 15, told me if you do that, it'll break your wrist. And he's just lied. I was wrong. So I just did 185 with this grip, did 10 reps.
Probably easier.
And I hurt my trap last week. It didn't.
Yeah, I thought you were doing it that way on purpose because I thought you were trying to make it harder.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. I just did 185.
Yeah, you grip it. It's
If you can give me one spot, I want to
Yeah.
just try 205.
Sure.
Because I think I can handle it better.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I just
Granted, I just did 185 10 times, so.
I just
Explain
I let people do what they're gonna do. I didn't want to say anything.
So
I was
you were
like,
thinking I'm a lunatic when I was
No,
saying
I was like, oh wow, he's trying to make this harder.
Damn, I wish somebody said something, because it makes sense. I look like a gym lunatic, so like.
No, I mean, I used to know guys that would lift they put like 305 on here and do that grip.
So it's a myth that more than just I believe, or did believe.
No, I mean it is a.
Arnold's guy told me though, and that guy knows what he's fucking talking about.
Yeah.
All right. 205. It's more about if I can really control it, but probably 3 to 5 reps unless I'm feeling crazy.
You got it.
Just give me a slight lift for my traps. I'll count down from 3.
Okay.
3, 2, 205, 1.
Easy money. You got 2 more, no problem. It's all you. Come on. Come on. I'm not lifting. That's all you. That's all you.
5. Boy, when my trap heals, this shit's fucked. You see, I also drove from my feet there?
Yeah.
That's the other thing I wasn't doing. I gotta learn. But I felt it come from my feet those last couple reps. Thank you, Patrick.
Of course. The other thing that I was always taught is once you get the bar near you, try to get your shoulder blades.
Yeah. Easier said than done with the heavy.
I know. I was always like, yeah, how? But yeah.
Because if you try to make little jerky moves like that, that's how you can like, pull a muscle. Wow, that 205 felt good.
Yeah, you had.
So
The last one, I just put my hands there. I wasn't actually doing it.
yeah, no, I know. The people that see it on camera will call me a pussy, but I know I didn't feel any help at all.
No, I literally,
It's more of a-
it's a placebo.
It's a placebo. That's what I
Yeah.
was about to say. People that don't lift don't understand that. When you see those hands, you feel a sense of security to push harder.
Yeah.
Literally.
You're like, oh.
Because you know if you fuck up, someone's there to help.
Yeah.
It's not even a placebo, it's actually practical. I think you conscientiously push harder because you have nothing to lose. All right, last set. Good set. Is there any way I can use that surface? Or are you using it? This guy? Sorry, I know you looked. I only got like 5 minutes left anyways.
No.
Thank you. It's my 200th live stream.
Nice.
All right, good morning, guys. Yeah, we got 205 there, pretty easy. 5+ reps, I think. All right, wake up bar stool starting now. One more set. All right, week of high school's on. So we're on our last set. All right. Time to hop in the shower, get to work. Happy 200th live stream to all you guys. Thank you for all the support. We're going to keep building this thing up, keep working hard. Over 300 workouts now on my YouTube page. Get started. Don't be afraid. Ask questions and don't take shit from nobody. Let's have a great Tuesday. Love you guys. How about those bench presses? Whew, new grip's dangerous. Have a great day.